Now we are going to learn how to set up a server with Flask. So the first thing to do is, of course, to log into your server. So it is going to be SSH sys and the IP address and the password. Flask is awesome. So now we're logged in again. In order for us to do this, you actually have to set up the virtual environment. If you use the set file that I provided for the video, you should already have the virtual environment ready. But if you have not, we're just going to run that again real quick. It's going to be pipe3 install virtual environment, virtual env. Enter. So I have that already, and let's clear this. Next one, we are going to go to the Flask tutorial folder. So ls, we're at the root directory for sys. We're going to cd Flask tutorial. So now we're at the folder for Flask tutorial, the directory for terminal. So we are going to run virtual environment, and we're going to call this Flask tutorial. Environment. It can actually be named as anything you like, but I just want to make it clear that we are still on the Flask tutorial. That's why I'm naming it this. Okay, so the virtual environment is created. The thing about the virtual environment is it's a separate environment from your main server. So think of it as a separate sandbox that you play around with. So anything happens in that sandbox stays in that sandbox. It's not going to mess up anything else. So imagine the server is your playground and the virtual environment is a sandbox. You mess up the sandbox, that's fine. The playground's still going to be okay, and you can work something with the rest of it later on. So now we are going to activate the virtual environment. It's going to be virtual environment bin activate. Oops. So the name of the virtual environment /bin/activate. So if you pay attention here, you see that we are in the virtual environment. So whatever you do in the virtual environment, it is not going to be related to the environment outside of this. So your server is not going to, any changes that you make here is not going to affect the server, and any changes that you make in the server is not going to affect here. So we actually might have to install the dependency here again. So now we've been using pip3 the whole time, but in the virtual environment we're just going to use pip install whiskey and Flask. Let's give some time for it to run, and we should be able to get whiskey and Flask ready. So we are actually going to run the Flask app on whiskey. So give it a second. It should be